What's going on, y'all? Good evening. How's y'all evening going? Hope you're having a good evening. I'm over here trying to give you my perspective and my analysis, and not even just perspective, man, but just speak on some realness, and man, and just basically speak on some realness from a man's perspective. You know, and just from a person's perspective, man. At the end of the day, man. I don't know if these celebrities' lives, the kind of things that be happening in their lives, not if they're orchestrated or whatever the case is, man. But you can't really you can't go on you got to really take a lot of the stuff that you hear and see for face value. But I'm just going on, what what I'm just going on a perception, right? And a little bit about a little bit of what I've heard. So I'm not really, like I said, man. For all we know, their little stuff like that happen in the relationships and the stuff that's happening in their lifestyle, that could be fake, that could be staged, So I don't even want to go too far with that. But yeah, so what do y'all think? My thing is, don't ever, the title of this is, man, you just, you cannot be with a woman, and don't ever be with a woman that treats you, for one, just humiliates you, right? I ain't talking about the Chris Rock slap or nothing like that. I'm not even going to talk about that tonight. That was some fake stage BS. And this whole, all these little incidences that them two go through, that could, this could, for all we know, be staged and fake. But I think, let's talk about the what's name though. Let's talk about the real deal, right? Don't ever be with somebody a woman that humiliates you on national TV or just on, that goes out of their way to downplay you and down, make you look bad. Don't ever be with somebody like that. Don't be with a woman like that, right? Don't ever, for the most part, right? I mean, what did she do? She cheated on the dude with her friend, her kid's son, her son's friend, excuse me, right? With Will, Jaden Smith's son, friend was August. So I mean, that right there speaks volumes right there too. You over here cheating, you cheating over here with your son's friend, which is really weird, really awkward, man. That's like kind of like robbing the cradle, like, you see what I'm saying? But since it's funny when a man does it, then it looked different than when a woman does it. But I mean, she didn't play this dude, right? She didn't slept with people. She didn't, put it all on red table talk, right? And see, it's funny how they have a platform, but they don't put nothing of real substance on there, nothing about any, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, but see, the thing is that makes sense because you're a Hollywood elite, so called, or whatever, A list, B list, whatever. And if you get to have a show and stuff like that, it's gonna be filtered to what you can have on that motherfucker. Nick Cannon, we seen it for Nick Cannon, right? We all seen this with Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon got clowned. Nick Cannon got clowned, man. He got clowned bad. You see what I'm saying? The rabbi said, he said, him and Professor Griff was going, you know what I mean, going in on their show. All of a sudden, the rabbi comes out of nowhere, right? The rabbi clowns him, tells him, you see what I'm saying? You got to apologize. I'm going to school you. Let me show you and school you on some, like, dude, man, they're like, damn, like talk to you like you a little ass kid and shit. But that just lets you know who's in charge. It's usually the people with authority is perceived uh you be able to talk and swayed and you see what I'm saying, and enforce things on people. But for the most part, man, there's so many different things and so many different levels. Now she's coming out. I think all this bullshit is fake. Shaq, what up? What up? Salute. What up? Uh, I mean, for the most part, man, I lost my train of thought, but I mean, what do y'all think about this, man? I mean, there's certain things, period. Are you a celebrity or not? You're not supposed to be letting these, women, people treat you a certain way. A man's supposed to be masculine, and he's supposed to, stick up for himself when it comes down to another man confronting him or another man disrespecting him. But it's in society when it's a woman, it's like, oh, and it, you could most likely be dating or seeing that woman, but she gonna treat you like that. She going, to man, I'm not lying, man. She going, I mean, I didn't heard, I know these, I didn't heard women threaten men. I didn't seen it. I didn't been through it. You see what I'm saying? And these women to threaten you, right? And say that they'll fight you, whatever to hit you, whatever the hell is. And it's just like, damn, you know what I mean? It's a double standard and shit because for one, like it's looked upon and frowned upon when the man is even talk about threatening or hitting assault on her, right? But at the same time, when the woman can talk about it, it's not. It's just crazy, man. Accountability is crazy, but not even just that. I'm not even gonna go in with the race thing, man. But man, the government did a good job on this one, man. These psyops and these psychological operations, man, be hidden a certain kind of way, right? You know what I mean? That should be hidden a certain kind of way. Hold up for a second, damn it. My bad. But yeah, man, that shit is crazy, man. But yeah, man, I just think this shit is wild, man. I just think this shit. I mean, it's just too much of a. But yeah, she humiliated him. She cheated on him. Now she's saying she don't want to marry him. I think it's fake. It could all be a part of this bullshit. But I mean, you know what? The actions speak louder than words, though. I can't say it's fake because her actions are showing something equivalent to that. Her actions are showing something equivalent to that. So I can't even say that, man. So, and not even just them. I'm not even gonna talk about them. Put them on on that what's the name paradigm on that celebrity type hair. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm talking about people. Period. As a man, you're not supposed to let a female with some traits like that treat you like that. You're supposed to run from a female with traits like that. You're supposed to dodge, duck, dodge. You're supposed to be over and out. You're supposed to be jumping fences, trying to get away from a motherfucker like that. Straight up. You supposed to, man. And see, the thing is, man, we can't just talk about these women choices. We got to talk about our choices too. You got to, a man's supposed to be able to spot that a mile away. When you see the toxic behavior and the certain things that these females be doing and certain ways how they acting, you're supposed to spot that a mile away. You're supposed to already be on that. I don't even know, that you lacking in. And I ain't even gonna talk about game. You just lacking, the female nature. Like, a lot of cats don't know about that. You see what I'm saying? Females act a certain kind of way when they're not feeling you. They act a certain kind of way when they are feeling you. You know what? It's kind of not really too much in between, man. We got to stop doing the in between thing because there's not any no in betweens, man. They either like you or they don't. There's either a certain vibe there or there isn't. They either respect you, and that's another thing. Liking or female liking and respecting you is two different things. You know what I'm saying? A female can lust over you, like lust, like you and all this shit. But the respect thing, and that lust in you already know that's that sex. You know what I mean? But don't necessarily mean that she respects you though. Her giving you pussy and then her respecting you is kind of two different things. But you should never be with a female like a woman like that. Like any kind of traits, she dogged him, right? And who would sleep with their son's friend, man? What kind of that shows that she's classless, tasteless, spineless? Who would do that? And see that look what kind of example is that setting for her daughter? Just younger women in general. That looks weird. You know what I mean? But it would the eyes of Hollywood would look at it different though if she was a man though. And it's just too much double standards we got, and that's what that's women need to start calling that out too. That's on them though too for not really calling that out. So does that make sense? What I've just said? What I just said? If you're not gonna call that out, you're not gonna take accountability when other people, people that look like you do it. Then good luck with that. Ain't even no point. Ain't right. Ain't even no point. But man, you can't my bad, let me share this out for a second. You can't what's his name, man? You can't you gotta see these signs with these women. You gotta know female nature. You gotta know female nature, man. I'm sorry to say this, y'all, but you gotta know this female that female nature ain't no joke. You gotta really keep your eyes on the prize when it comes down to that one, man. You really gotta stay focused, man, and I, but I mean, they'll show you certain ways or act toxic. That's really them. When somebody says shows you who they are, please believe them. Don't think they lying when they showing you who they are, right? Because they know their self. I guess you could say they know their self better than you know them, right? So don't call a bluff. Don't call a bluff on that one. Should call your bluff for bluffing and acting like you knew how to pick one, right? Bluffing and acting like you knew female nature, bluffing and acting like you knew what time it was when you didn't. You see what I'm saying? We gotta read between the lines, and we gotta, as men, you gotta move a certain kind of way anyway. Though, as women, y'all can keep y'all can keep doing your thing and keep acting like that. A lot of y'all are gonna remain single if you can keep acting like that. But yeah, you act like a Jada Pinkett, you're gonna remain single, ladies. If any ladies get to watching this stream, you're gonna remain single if you're not already. All right. You see what I'm saying? And if you have a husband or a man, do not act like that. What they say, kids don't try this at home and shit. The man, women do not. You right? What was the old saying? The parents had, "Do as I say, not as I," or "See as I." wait, wait. See, do as I say, not as I do, or so, yeah, or something like that. But kids are gonna do what you do. They're gonna do the opposite of that. They're not gonna go by what you. How does that look? The talk is cheap. The cheap, right? I'm gonna go by what somebody actions over what their words is anyway, any day, and that's what you gotta do with women. Women show you that they like you, not whatever the case is. They show you if they respect you or not. She don't respect. See, just like what's her name? Said that Kobe Bryant was she didn't want to mess with Kobe Bryant. What's her name? Brandy, man. A couple people, females in the industry turn them down and all this and that. And it's like, see, the thing is, it's swag over everything with a lot of these little bras, and they don't even know what the hell they're doing. They don't even know. You see what I'm saying? They don't really know. A lot of these females they ain't even been with a dude from the streets like that. You trying to advertise, you trying to high sign over here, but you can't. You see what I'm saying? The only high sign I see is a motherfucking billboard, right? So I mean, let's just keep it 100 with that. Don't be high signing and bullshitting. And you never even been with a dude from the streets. That's what I'm saying. You full of shit. You capping. You know what I'm saying? New era, because you capping, and this is a new era. That motherfuckers is capping, right? This new era, motherfuckers stay capping. You know what I mean? So let's just keep it 100. But yeah, ladies, don't be like that. Men, do not pick a woman like that, right? Do not pick a woman that's well, I mean, these people are all in this. They're so-called celebrities, so that's different. But I'm just saying in general, a female that's gonna put your business out there like that, her business out there like that, do not want. I mean, females like to talk and brag and boast and stuff like that about their relationships to each other, whatever the case is. Do not. What's the name though? When a female does that, I mean, when a female get to don't say, or excuse me, when your homegirls get to talking to you, do not say too much of your business. All right, don't you got some females that are just the biggest geniuses in the motherfucking world. Them the type that'll tell they homegirls that they dude is good in bed. Oh yeah, girl, this and that. That's the craziest thing, man. That's some. I don't even know why somebody would do that. Like you that in your feelings, you that in the bag about the dude being that good in bed that you just so nose wide open to the point where you ain't even. You know what I mean? Nah. So look, and you got to remember like this with these women, man. It's like the emotions override the thinking and the critical thinking and stuff like that. I get it. So that takes a lot of points away. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Women are human beings and everything like that, but at the same time, and they're people, so treat them like people, right? That's a lot of men don't. They fuck up. Treating these females like celebrities, they're gonna treat you like a fan. But you got to really be on point when it comes down to these women too. You got to see the red flags, men and women. That's on men and women. Men and women both do that. See what I'm saying? You got your nose wide open. You gonna act like that too. You got that nose wide open. You gonna act like that too. And so We really just got to learn from our mistakes. Stop being insane, so-called black people. You got to stop being insane and shit. You know what I'm saying? Repeating the same thing and expecting a different outcome. Really got to cut that out. You know, but I mean, that's not a good look too. I mean, I think it's all fake, and I mean, a lot of this could be fake. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? With these celebrities dealing with the celebrities, I know a lot of this stuff do be orchestrated and fake. But what I think about homegirls, about Jada and everything like that. I mean, she just for her to just come out right now and just say that she don't love him, and that's not a I mean, I mean that people people grow old, reconcile for differences, all this and that. We grew apart. That's all a lot of fucking bunch of bullshit, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times too, because the thing is, most of the time these women will leave the men. Most of the time, the women to get the divorce, right? So that says a lot right there. That right there. Now I can see if it was the men, or I can see if it was 50-50, but it's not. So that tells you a lot right there. That tells you a lot of times it's these women, right? It gets boring, it gets old, and see that key word boring. That's the main thing right there. Once you hear that word, once you hear that word from when women get to dropping that word, boring, you see what I'm saying? Just like when a female, for example, but like, oh, I don't want to go on a date or that kind of date. I don't want to go there to that date. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to go. Then I want to do this. That she wants the entertainment out of you. She's not feeling you like that, right? She's not interested in you like that. She interested in what kind of good time you could give her. That's all that is. Because what the fuck is a definition of a real date? I'd have a female tell me I want to go on a real date. What the fuck is a real date, right? That's the perception of what you have in your motherfucking mind. It's just like, motherfucker, what's the red pill versus blue pill? Motherfucking Matrix versus the real world. How about that? Let's just go. Let's go. You know what I mean? We could bust it out like that. So I don't want to hear no slick stuff like that when it comes down to a woman saying no shit like that. I'm out. Women, you know what I'm saying, get to acting like that. You see what I'm saying? That sheds a lot about her, right? It really does. You see what I'm saying? You got to watch it, man. These females are slick. I didn't see literally in the 7-Eleven the other day. I seen a dude that didn't even know these two females from Adam, House Cat, Paint, motherfucking Tomcat, Alley Cat, Dog, Bird. You know what I mean? Another motherfucker he didn't know them broads from shit from Shinola, right? Check this out. He was trying to buy their motherfucking little beer and shit. He was like, it was like a 40 piece. I seen like 2 dubs. I seen 2 dubs, man. This motherfucking hand, right? This motherfucker, I'm like, damn, you feel me? This motherfucker might drop low key. You feel me? What I'm saying, man, 40. You feel me? On these bras, you don't even know. And she was like, oh, that's okay. But that's a good thing, though. That was cool. I like how she was like, nah, she refused all the way, and she never, had to do. She swiped her shit herself. Like, okay, that says a lot too, because so a lot of these females are okay, yeah, hell yeah, girl, yeah, hell yeah, yeah, yeah. But as a matter of fact, I need $10 for gas. You feel what I'm saying? But she kept it. You know what I mean? She did her shit and was like, "No, I'm good. No, thank you." But see, that dude didn't know them, and he was just that's like some tricking, like some simping tricking. Man, like I'm not going out like that. You feel what I'm saying? Before I go out like that, I'd rather have man. You feel me? I'd rather be an asshole in her eyes than go out like that. I'd rather her think of me like, damn, he's an asshole. Damn, that motherfucker was this and that than fucking me be simping like that. You know what I mean? I can't do that. That shit's all bad. That's being down bad. But yeah, Jada, man, I don't know, man. These are celebrities, so I don't really know how these people's lives really are. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. This is my commentary, man. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'd be fronting if I go on my shit and then act like what they're saying and doing is real, and because I don't know. But from what I've seen in my perception, say like I even said, if they weren't celebrities and shit like that, she would be out of pocket. She would be out of pocket, right? She would be out of motherfucking pocket. Let's just keep it 100. A hell out of pocket. So yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. She kind of like had a little daughter on Red Table Talks too, talking about a bunch of weird bullshit, right? Talking about a bunch of wild shit, dude. Like just inappropriate shit. Really, I don't even care if the daughter's grown or not, and shit. Just talking about a bunch of weird shit around the daughter and shit, dude. Like it's just being a little bit too open. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You don't want to see. That's the thing. You don't want, no matter kids or guys, girls, whoever. You don't want, the kids. You don't want them to have no friendship type of relationship with you. You're the parent. You see what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's real stuff. That's being way too open with the daughter. You see what I'm saying? Way too lenient. And see, like that. The thing is, kids will misinterpret that for like, oh shit, maybe I should be loose and like a motherfucking goose, and maybe I should explore all this bullshit, right? So you don't want to, and plus you don't want to expose your kids to too much either, though. You know, I was watching something earlier. Dude broke it down and shit. That's true. You gotta have these motherfuckers and shit, man. You gotta have these. Excuse me, my language. You gotta have these kids and the youth and the up and coming the youth and stuff like that. You gotta have them in the books and stuff like that, man. And you know, have them reading instead of watching that tablet and that damn internet, man. I'm telling you. So you got to look at it like this: it's indoctrination, right? So the internet and this all in TV period already indoctrinates you and the kids with a bunch of bullshit nonsense anyway. So you figure you don't really let them watch no tablet or internet, anything like that, TV. You cut them up, you save them from a lot of BS, and you just get them in the habit of reading, man. That shit is beastly right there, man. That's tight. So yeah, man. I just think I wouldn't want to mess with a woman like that, man. And I just couldn't do it, man, And like I was saying earlier, man, don't let these stats and all that fool you, man. These women, they'll leave you, they'll divorce you, they'll fucking bounce and dump you, right? So that's not even, that's just kind of saying a lot. And this, I'm gonna keep it real, even before all this music and this Cardi B and this Megan Thee Stallion, this bunch of the bullshit that they play now and shit. It's all about, it's them about selling their pussy and to the highest bidder, and nigga can't be broke, and the nigga has to have swag, and the nigga has to have bust downs and all this bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit, really. It's the same old, same old. It's funny because the female rappers are rapping about the same old, but yet they all look the same. What a fucking coincidence, right? Like there's no flavor, you know what I'm saying? There's no originality and shit now. It's just like a bunch of just watered down, you know what I mean? That's just like no real fucking seasoning on your fucking, you cooking, getting down and shit. Not putting no seasoning on your motherfucking food, man. It's bland ass shit, man. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why people don't look at it like that, man. But see, we go with the trend. We go with the entertainment. We go with the lameness. We don't go with the we want to be famous, so we go with the lameness, right? So we don't see the real the bigger picture, man. And when it comes down, this is life, man. You only get one of these motherfuckers, man. Don't be no clown while you live in this shit. Do not be no clown while you live in this shit, man. Have a take yourself seriously first before anybody else could. But just because you're a woman like Jada and all that, have accountability about for and about your actions, man. Because you ain't gonna have accountability for your actions, and you gotta look at it like this: your kids ain't gonna have accountability for their actions, right? You see what I'm saying? A lot of times, I mean, you are what you eat, you are what you see, you emulate what you see, right? So we got to really stay focused on the bigger picture here and stop playing the games. Um, we got to really stop playing these games. You see what I'm saying? As a people, we talk all this, this and that. Like I said before, about my bad, I'm going off a tangent, but we talk about the reparations, all this other shit, and wealth and all this shit. But at the same time, we spending trillions of dollars and shit to these motherfuckers and shit. That really makes a lot of sense, don't it? You're giving your money away and shit, millions and trillions of shit. You know what I'm saying? You buy, you live in the same old, same old. But see, motherfucker like me or somebody like that, I come on my shit on my streaming or wherever the hell see you in person, wherever the fuck, and I tell you that the motherfucking a lot of this shit is a bunch of bullshit. These holidays is a bunch of bullshit. They fake. It's paganism. You ain't gonna believe me, right? And you want to argue with me. You want to not be friends with me on Facebook no more, right? Seriously, man, it'd be petty like that. Or you ain't gonna want to. Oh, you ain't gonna want to subscribe to the channel no more, huh? Or you gonna be subscribed to the channel and shit, but at the same time, your ass is gonna unsubscribe to the channel. So man, who got time for that shit, right? Motherfuckers barely got time for work and don't want to go to motherfucking work. So I don't got time to be bullshitting around with bullshit ass motherfuckers like that. And I got right, man, let's just keep 100. And these women too. You see what I'm saying? Avoid women like that at all costs. You see what I'm saying? See, this is the problem with these with American men nowadays. You know what I'm saying? We go in on the modern women all day. But the American men and shit, we like you see what I'm saying? We you know, we're too hung up on the woman's body. You know, we on body tough and she ass titties out, you know, this and that, and you know, looks and all this shit. But at the same time, we're not on their attitude. We're not on how this female acts. You know, if we especially if we don't when we don't know them, we like you know sizing them up. At the same time, she could be the biggest bitch. She may look good in you know what I'm saying. You know, exterior, but what is the interior, right? How's she looking on the inside? So let's just keep it 100, man. You know, not everything is lit as gold, especially with somebody like Jada Pinkett, right? You see what I'm saying? But this is the only thing I'm gonna bring about the Oscars. I never remember her having no damn alopecia. Let's just keep it 100. You see what I'm saying? I never hear nothing about you know. But it's funny how the Oscars was funded by Pfizer, and Pfizer has a new treatment, has a new medicine that treats alopecia. But anyway, though, back to the motherfucking lecture, right? So, yeah, man, we wilding right now. So I want to just play one little clip real quick. And I'm about to get off here, man. You know, I'm gonna play some that Red Table Talk, man, where she was making him look like an asshole, man. She told him that about the entanglement. And see, it's funny when a woman does something, they make a cute little hashtag over it. But when a woman does it, a man does it, he's cheating, he's a dog, he's you know, he's probably with a white woman secretly, you know, all types of shit, man. It's just like it's weird and shit. But I just want to see the part where this is probably fake because these are actors though. You know, let's just keep it real. They're actors, you feel me? So I'm not, you know, what the fuck's going on with my volume? Hold up. And that's how you know it's fake too, because they get all these celebrities reactions and shit. Like, who gives a fuck? See, that's how you let's say you know it's fake. It was all fake. Why would they? Why does any of these other celebrities their motherfucking opinion matter and shit? See, we don't think and shit. That lets you know we don't think. These a bunch of motherfuckers. Some of these motherfuckers a bunch of has-beens anyway, right? Has-beens that never really were beens. You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep it 100. So, I just want to play the little clip of Red Table Talk real quick. Candace Owens, who really gives a fuck about what she think? Oh, that's the black liberal conservatives that jump on her side of shit. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that clowns, and that's another thing. Don't get a woman like motherfucking Candace Owens. Anybody that fucking sells her people out and shit just for a little bag and shit, just to have a couple of little you know, just to be a Fox News contributor or whatever the fuck. Man, that shit's corny, man. I'm sorry, man. When the liberals do it, it's corny. So we can't you know, we call it out when the liberals do it, but when the conservatives do it, we like them and shit. That shit's weird to me. I don't like nobody like that. I don't like Larry Elder. I don't fuck with people like that. These motherfuckers are weird. White people don't do that. They don't do their people like that though. Or so-called the European, they don't do their people like that. The small hat doesn't do his people like that. So what the fuck? All right, so damn. Let me just play a little bit of this real quick, man.
This is Tiara Marie, and in today's video, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Will and Jada address the August Alsina situation at the Red Table. Now, to be perfectly honest, I think their conversation was quite anticlimactic, but they did have a few revelations that a lot of us were happy to finally hear from their own mouths. But they only revealed so much because they know the views and the media sensation would be crazy regardless, no matter if they spoke for 1 minute or if they spoke for 12 minutes. So, pretty much, this Red Table Talk was exactly what they said in the video, just a little something to shut up the news and social media speculations so they can go back to living their private lives, which I have to say, I understand it's their right and their choice to be so private, But I also think it's unfortunate because they have so much wisdom they could give the world through their own personal experiences if they're willing to open up more. But I won't do too much talking. Take a look at their Red Table Talk here if you missed it, and I'll come back with my thoughts. Also, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Red Table for me, just all the stuff that's going on in the press. Mm-hmm. I felt like it was important to come to the table to really clear the air. Not, that would be something I wouldn't comment on at all.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's
business.
Yeah. But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
But I feel like it's healing that needs to happen. Mm-hmm. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Marriages have that, though.
Yeah,
Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
We were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. And one thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker.
Enough of that. Yeah, but anyway, man, I just don't. I don't know, man. I just don't. I just don't see how. I don't know, man. This toxic women, period, man. I'm not even. It don't even got to be about her, man. It's just when you get them red flags, when you get them, I'm telling you, females show you they do little shit. They'll do little tests and shit tests and test you and you know what I'm saying, and do certain little things or say certain little things to see how you react to it. And if you don't pass the test, they might ghost you or some shit like that, man. That lets you know it's over. That lets you know it's over, man. So you just keep it moving, man, because in the keep it real, you ain't gonna give a fuck anyway when they do it, right? So, right? So I mean, you're not supposed to care anyway. But just we gotta stop going by how these females look, man, all the damn time, man. We gotta go by how they treat us and how they treat other people, man. She could be she could be an asshole, man, just because she got a big ass don't mean she ain't an asshole, right? So you just gotta be careful, man. The body ain't everything, that don't necessarily define the woman like that anyway, do it. So at least we gotta just keep it real, man. Keep it real with ourselves, right? Especially being the man, you gotta really know how to make them choices, man, and make them critical choices, right? Make the best choice. But so yeah, man, don't ever be with a female that's toxic. Don't be with a female that holds secrets, that lies, that bullshits you. Don't be with a female, that's not honest. That don't respect you. When you see red flags, call it out, or either leave the broad straight up. Right? Let's not stop messing with her. I mean, it's that simple. There's not really much to second guess because, right, what I just said earlier, you say she either gonna like you or not. There's nothing in between that, right? So I'm gonna holler back at y'all, man. So like, share, subscribe, man. I just wanted to hit y'all with a quick little video, man. Just give y'all my analysis on it real quick. Break down how to these women, women nature a little bit. Female nature is not gonna be like yours. Don't be talking politics with these women. Don't be talking any kind of certain things, man. what do you like to do? You see what I'm saying? What do you like to travel? Stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? That you know, don't get too deep with these females, man, because they're not thinking deep, man, right? You figure it like this, you know, you just trying to have some casual, she's trying to have something casual. What's there to get too deep about with conversations any damn way, right? Even if a female's trying to get be in a relationship, she's gonna have her guard up any damn way and kind of try to front like she's not really trying to do that, right? On a dating site or some shit like that, she'll say some shit like that. Oh, I'm looking for a relationship. That's all bullshit though, right? So, so I'm telling you, we'll go a little bit more in another day, man. Hope we have some female guests on here too, though. On female nature, man. How so much different that is from male nature, man. And you know, it's like night and day. But you gotta pick up on it and gotta catch up on little things, subtle things that women do. Female don't like you, it's all good. Move on, keep it moving, right? So, I'm gonna holler back at y'all, man, and like, share, subscribe. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so y'all can be notified anytime I go out live, right? And peace out. I'm gonna drop one tomorrow and so on and so on. All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Good looking out for coming through, Shaq. All right. I'm gonna holler back at